I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainty. This has been incredibly frustrating, but even in the bad, there is good. The way fans continue to show up for me and the fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. I'm so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through the adversity this year. Now it's time to close out the season and claim our spot in the playoffs. And then there was a series of photos that Caitlin shared. I mean, this one more indicative of her season than anything else. And obviously she'll be there to support her teammates as their quest continues until they are officially eliminated.
Gentlemen and ladies, I'm not sure how to put it, but something incredible is happening at the moment. Indeed, Caitlin Clark is leaving Team USA practice, and rumors have it that she might be done for good. One voice says, "This can't be real," as the camera trembles, reporters flee, and fans scream. Caitlin wouldn't simply walk away, would she? But nothing is normal today, buddy. It's quiet at the gym. Head down and muttering, the coaches form a circle. Suddenly, "Caitlin, you're benched for tonight." The room freezes. Players turn their heads. Assistant coaches act as though they are not looking. Nobody on the team moves. Caitlin just looks at them, surprised, hurt, and perplexed, again. She murmurs, "I gave again after everything," but nobody responded. There are no words as loud as the quiet.
Train wreck. This season's been a complete disaster. We got the GOAT, who only played 13 games, missed basically the whole season. DeWanna Bonner scammed us. Natasha Howard basically scammed us. Stephanie White's a liar. Amber Cox is a liar. Kelly Krauskopf's a liar. Now we have to go a whole off season with the
Footsteps abruptly appeared. With her arms crossed and her eyes blazing, Sophie walks in. She gives the coaches a direct glance. "This is absurd. You are aware that you have been waiting for her to fail." The coaches appear in disbelief. The tension is palpable. Someone tries to halt her. She is unconcerned. Leagues were carried by her. She was carrying ratings. And you treat her like this. It makes sense why some believe the WNBA has a Caitlin issue. Softly, the room bursts. Not loudly, but fearfully, since no one anticipated Sophie would say it aloud. "This has been building," a reporter murmurs. Sophie has always detested Caitlin. The rivalry, the drama. But Sophie hears it. She abruptly turns around. "Hate? No. I detest how you all take advantage of her yet never stand up for her." And presto. Everything is altered by that. The way that players view coaches has changed. There is an instantaneous change in power. Caitlin advances. She maintains her strength even if her voice trembles. "I'm not here to compete against my own squad. I didn't come here to be kept quiet. I came to have fun."
People are mad. You effing lied to fans since before the All-Star break just to keep people hanging on to hope that Caitlin would be back, knowing full well she was done for the year. You and the entire front office are effing embarrassments. Resign. I've had a theory that Stephanie White might resign this offseason. I just, again, look at this picture. She's aged 1,000,000 years.
The coaches attempt to soothe her. It's too late, she's done being silent this time. He delicately folds her USA jacket once she takes it off, sets it on the ground, and remarks, "No one expected. I'm done with this if it's simpler to bench me than to support me." The gym is filled with guests. Phones emerge. She is pursued by players. "Caitlin, wait," Sophie yells. Her team is left dumbfounded as she continues to go through the hallway, through the doors, and out into the brilliant sunlight. A few minutes later, the media outside was going crazy. Players were muttering, coaches were fighting, and Team USA PR was in disarray. "Is Caitlin Clark leaving Team USA?" exclaims one reporter. "Who benched her and why?" exclaims another.
He's saying, "Yeah, the plan on this West Coast trip was to evaluate. How you going to evaluate her if she never had contact?" What's the evaluation? She's been able to shoot jump shots. She's been able to run up and down the court by herself with nobody touching her. What was there to evaluate? Now you're pushing it through the weekend, leading us on, having us dangling in the air like a keychain. And I'm glad this young lady finally had the balls to ask somebody, hey, are you guys gonna make an announcement? You said you're having a meeting. You had your evaluation on the West Coast trip. Now you're gonna have a meeting. Are you guys gonna let the fans know what the—
Nobody has a solution since, in all honesty, nobody anticipated that the lone player with modern basketball would go. Sophie rushes outdoors. There are cameras everywhere. She doesn't conceal anything. What took place today? They are to blame, not Caitlin. The audience lets out a gasp. Are you saying Team USA mistreated her? A reporter queries. I'm suggesting that this program will never recover if Sophie departs. One more bomb went off, calls keep coming in. The fictitious league administration is frantically trying to stop her. Make it right. Get her back. However, none of them can since Caitlin has already left the arena in a car. Turn off your phone. Her team doesn't post anything for ours.
Like, I think it's safe to make that assumption that she's playing. And sorry. We can make the assumption that she's playing basketball in the off season. Like, nothing could have gone worse this season from how she came out of the off season. And this was the first time in her life where she was not playing basketball constantly. And it wrecked her body. So she's going to go back to playing all the time, whether that be whatever form that's going to be. And at the end of the day, I don't necessarily care what form that is. I just want to see Caitlin Clark play basketball again. I really want to see Caitlin Clark play basketball again. I think the only way that it'll be unrivaled is if the format changes away from 3v3. If the format stays 3v3, I don't think she plays. If the format goes 4v4, I think she plays. I think if you guys don't know, 4v4 on a modified court is the same. It's just fast 5v5. Whereas 3v3 is a different sport entirely. So fast 5v5, 4v4 would be, Caitlin Clark would go from being just a decent player in 3v3 to like the superstar of 4v4 if you put her on the right team. I don't see her going to Europe. I don't see her going back to Europe, going over to Europe. I don't see her going overseas.
USA basketball is quiet. WNBA is nowhere to be found. However, Caitlin's account then displays a single message. Her last remarks. And they rock the world, buddy. I won't stay somewhere that doesn't believe in me. Even though I adore my followers, I'll play for those who genuinely want me to be on the floor. The internet malfunctions. With millions of views and comments, everyone is in disbelief. Team USA is in disarray. Sophie is enraged. The imaginary league is in a panic. Her name is being chanted by fans everywhere. And there is only one thing that the world is waiting for. What is Caitlin Clark's next destination? Who will be the most sorry to lose her? Because history has clearly changed. She altered it by turning to leave.